We begin tonight with disturbing new numbers about domestic violence. A new study shows South Carolina ranks as the 6th most dangerous state for women. With that said, a former Marine is teaching women who have experienced domestic violence self-defense. News 19's Eleanor Tabone has the story.
Leslie Langley is a survivor of domestic violence.
When I was 14, I was actually in an abusive relationship with a 19-year-old. It ended up with him sexually assaulting me with his friends, and it spiraled on from there.
The abuse continued into adulthood, eventually taking over her life.
I went through a heavy bout of depression, which ended up leading to me being homeless. And not feeling comfortable in my body, multiple suicide attempts.
But Leslie is a fighter.
I don't have to be afraid.
She started taking self-defense classes.
I'm not afraid to pump my own gas. I'm not afraid to go to the grocery store by myself.
These classes ignited that fire within her.
I went from being timid and shy and afraid to sharing my story with you.
Her coach, former U.S. Marine Gerard Brown.
We all have mothers, sisters, cousins, you know, and we would want them protected, and if we're not there. So this is my way of giving back.
Gerard teaches domestic abuse survivors the power of defense, in turn rebuilding their inner warrior.
The mental growth, the physical growth, the confidence, the essence of refining themselves or restoring what was lost.
Can be a preventative tool.
According to the most recent statistics, more than 40% of women and about 29% of men have experienced some kind of physical or sexual violence. The state's rate of domestic violence is 5% higher than the national average. South Carolina ranking 6th the most dangerous state for women.
Teaching people self-defense can increase their level of confidence, which makes them less vulnerable to violence.
As for Leslie, she's now an assistant coach and a strong voice advocating for women.
I went from victim to victor.
In Columbia, Eleanor Tabone, News 19 WLTX.
If you need help, you can call the National Domestic Violence Hotline. That number is 800-799-SAFE. If you're interested in taking part in one of these classes, we've got those details for you on our website tonight. That's WLTX.com.